Death Stranding. I am sorry. I'm sorry for basically thinking you are just a walking simulator. Oh, sorry. A hiking simulator. Oh, come on. I can't make a mistake again. A hiking Amazon delivery simulator in a post-apocalyptic world where I am delivering stuff, but Monster Energy and this golden energy drink thing delivers their drinks consistently every single time I end up in my private room. Before I proceed, I want to point out that this review is spoiler free and I will try not to show too many cutscenes. And also I do want to point out that this game is not American Simulator because this isn't shooty bang bang. Anyways, let's get ready on a journey so epic and so damn confusing as trying to assemble an IKEA furniture with your eyes closed. Let's stumble straight into Death Stranding. Death Stranding starts off with a bang. Okay, maybe I think the writers took that literally.
Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
Death Stranding is set in an open world where Amazon Prime delivery drones didn't quite cut it. So naturally we find ourselves relying on a solitary post-apocalyptic delivery guy named Sam Porter Bridges, played by Norman Reedus, who basically fought against zombies in The Walking Dead and is now saving America one delivery at a time. Sounds like the company or foundation I am working for ought to give me a raise, because I deserve more for the immense amount of cargo I carry on a day-to-day basis. So even if I fuck up, which speaking of that, let's make sure that the management doesn't find out, else they'll fire me. Oh wait, actually, let them find out. They can't fire me, because everyone seems to be a chirogram and the foundation is actually understaffed. The story is great. It is honestly amazing. I don't want to spoil anything in the story department because it is something which I highly recommend, either watching a cutscene movie if you can't handle the god-awful gameplay, or play the game for yourself and read all the notes and interviews. The cinematography is the best thing about this game. Screw looking from your eyes. Playing this game in virtual reality will never prepare you for the downgrade in graphics of the real world when you take off your VR headset after virtually walking for 10 minutes and being hit with an hour and a half of cutscenes in the beginning 2 hours of the game. Coming to gameplay, I have seen people juggle chainsaws with more skill than Sam can handle these packages. I mean, come on, chainsaws aren't 100 kilograms, but damn, poor guy can't go 3 steps without having to adjust his delivery load. It's like carrying all your grocery bags into your home in one trip, but everything is on your back and you are carrying 15 kilograms of underwear, 10 kilograms of porn magazines, and 90 kilograms of fruits and vegetables on your back in the heavy rain because your grandma didn't park the car close to the house. Who the fuck wants you to deliver underwear in a post-apocalyptic world? Oh well, I guess I'll take my 50 likes. Thank you very much. Speaking of likes, I tend to do a lot of things which garner me likes. Like building this road, and people who use it like it. And I get a lot, and I mean a lot of likes. Not as much as Kendall Jenner and all the top supermodels out there on Instagram or something.
I set the difference between rich and poor. My amount of
Likes
is the amount of money
likes
you need to be rich. If you have less
likes
than me, even by a single
like.
you're a fucking brokey, a wagey, a peon, a peasant, a nobody.
These guys nailed the delivery system to the finest details with likes and ratings. Good thing I was raised in a house where we don't like anything less than an A. A is basically average. Oh wait, I get it. Asian developers. Makes sense. Anything less than an S rank is unacceptable. Death Stranding is breathtaking. I love walking in this world. The world you are in is really beautiful and it's a breath of fresh air when you walk. Get it? I know my humor is actually pretty great. It's like Kojima took a vacation to Iceland or something and thought, why not make this place into a hiking simulator playground with BTs and rain that damages your cargo and causes rapid aging when it touches skin or grass. The graphics are so amazing. It will just suck you into the world and make you want to deliver robotic diapers. But wait, there's more to the gameplay. You have BTs, bridge things. Sam has to avoid these human fetuses. Hey man, they have umbilical cords. It says it right there on the achievement, so I'm assuming it's human fetus. But wait, you can't see them. Sounds like your neighbor trying to stalk you and know your every move, trying to figure out if you are dropping some white packs to some shady ass people in this world. These guys are so goddamn annoying because they will drag you away from your packages. It's like being trapped in a Taylor Swift song with the added bonus of being covered in black goo or tar. You'll be screaming, "Shake it off," in no time. Hey, you like cardio? Well, you sure as hell will get a good workout running from BTs. If you get caught, you get dragged away from your packages, because the catcher is basically Spider-Man, who is doing the opposite of helping you. And then you fight a BT boss, basically your sweet but psycho ex who called you over for dinner and fed you your dog because she didn't like the fact that the dog pissed over her during her morning walk. Or maybe she thought you would like dog meat because you are Chinese, but she got issues trying to tell people apart.
I'm not a racist, alright? I just told a bad joke. There's a huge difference.
You could choose to stealth it or go chucking grenades. This guy will be there with your delivery no matter the time, no matter the wait. Drop an order at the terminal and he will deliver your cargo in 10 minutes or less. Speaking of cargo, Sam seems to be playing cargo Jenga and has got a giant stack on his back trying to make sure none of it falls when he delivers cargo items to someone who's chilling above a mountain near a waterfall. Oh, I'm sorry, did you want your cargo in a normal nice container? Sorry man, best I can do is a rusted container with your cargo being barely recoverable, like your relationship with your dad after you came out of the closet.
I feel traumatized, bruh. And now I'm tweeting about you, bruh. And now you're trending, bruh. And now your life is ruined, bruh.
Multiplayer aspect is amazing. When you build structures like generators and roads or bridges, it appears in other people's world. They can use your structures, interact with them, even upgrade them, if they like it, obviously. You can never see players, but it's alright. It's a great aspect of the game. Virtual friends are good, but have you ever wanted a ladder in the right spot where you want to go? Nothing is more satisfying than that.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater.
Soundtrack is awesome. I found myself loving the soundtrack of the game more than the gameplay itself. Kojima and the team who worked on this game, I just absolutely love this game's soundtrack, man. Hats off to you guys. Can't play it for you guys because copyright reasons. I'll put the link of the official playlist in the description or on the card above right now. Hey guys, don't you wish you could move faster? Well, this is where we introduce bikes and another vehicle. Bikes, the best vehicle in the game, if not for those darn meddling rocks everywhere. These things handle like your feet are on ice. Seriously man, I've crashed multiple times. Far more than Battlefield 2042 on launch. Wanna haul more goods but move slower than a snail? May I introduce you to the Bridges Truck Long Range 69 420, which has a capacity of an obese person's stomach and also has the battery life of the old Nokia phones. Combat sucks, but it makes Sam look like a one-man army when he's fighting BTs and killing giant whales, which would anger the vegans and PETA. When he fights human enemies called donkeys, I mean mules. Come on man, that was a good joke. He has gadgets which cops would absolutely kill to have. A gun that shoots a string and incapacitates a bunch of people? Hell yeah, that is so much better than having a gun and shooting people in the foot to get them to stop running. I'm just gonna talk about the bad stuff about this game because I feel that there are some bad stuff in this game. The gameplay. I feel like it works for a delivery simulator. I don't think it works for a combat scenario or anything. I get the point of the gameplay is just mad annoying at times. The fact that sometimes it gets really frustrating when you're carrying so much cargo and then you're like moving around and some enemies show up and now you're trying to balance your cargo. It's just aggravating. It's really frustrating at times. It works for a delivery simulator, just not for anything else apart from that. This is top tier delivery simulator. But when it comes to combat, this thing just falls flat. The gameplay loop is just boring. If we were to talk about the gameplay in general, it only boils down to taking packages from point A to point B, which is fine. I'll give you that. It's the whole point of the game. The next thing I want to talk about is the combat stuff. You know, the easiest thing about combat is you just find a high spot and you chuck grenades on BTs. That's it. You barely even move. Like, I think I didn't even die that many times to BTs. I think I only died to BTs twice. Like, one time I accidentally died while changing grenades, and the second time I just died because I was just stupid. The other times, I failed orders, I've just died to fall damage. And this is the thing, the game is not hard. Hard difficulty is just like, oh, it's just harder than easy. It doesn't even do anything. BTs are fucking annoying. They're not scary. They're just very goddamn annoying. I don't feel the thrill of crossing a BT territory. Every time I see a BT territory, I'm like, why? It's just why? Why do you exist? Please go away. Whenever you see a BT, you don't want to mess with it. That's what I want the BT territories to be like. I want to also talk about the game in general. This is by no means going to tell you that I hate this game. I absolutely love this game, but this is something I noticed, that in terms of presentation and pure spectacle, this game is top tier. But when it comes to execution, it is just bafflingly bad. I don't want to give any examples because I made this as a spoiler-free review. If they kept the presentation part up there like it is right now, and the execution was almost on par with that, I would have forgiven this. It's like going uphill and then going downhill, going uphill, then downhill, uphill, downhill. It's not consistent. So the last thing I want to talk about is the filler content, because I feel like this game has a lot of filler content. So for 100% completion, you have the memory chips, you have the facilities you gotta connect. You have like about 39 facilities, and that includes some optional preppers and some main preppers. You have to get them all to 5 stars. Now in this filler content, there are certain things which basically are useless. The first thing I want to talk about is the recycle mechanic. It's practically useless. I don't feel the need to bring resources, recycle it into the facility, and then I can use those resources in the facility. I have not needed it once in the entire game. I just did it for the sake of seeing what recycling did. None of the dialogue in the facilities make any sense. There is no reason for it to even exist. I feel that the first dialogue when you meet the preppers for the first time, or enter a facility for the first delivery order, that's all that makes sense. The rest of it is just bullshit. It's just, hey, thanks for the order, here, take some random item which you will never use, and goodbye. The next type of filler content is like the items which you craft. I'm going to give you an example of an item. There's like a smoke grenade. I haven't used these items, I just crafted them. These just serve no purpose. Like, I don't think it would matter. I don't feel like using any of these items. I feel like these guys could have just scrapped most of these things, if not all of them, or just made it better.
Aren't you getting tired of the grind? Isn't this what you've been waiting for this whole time? A game over.
Overall, I wish to apologize to this game one more time because I misunderstood the game and I didn't want to experience it with an open mind. Even though it starts off really vague and confusing by throwing all these terms on your face, even then, after a while it explains everything. It does have its ups and downs, and I do believe everyone who gives this game a chance could either enjoy this game or hate it. It's a 50-50 after all. Both sides are of greater extremes. If you are up for a cinematic experience and a chill game and delivering packages for over 50 plus hours with beautiful views and great soundtrack, this game is definitely for you. And also, if you ever end up in a post-apocalyptic scenario, the only thing that is much more satisfying than saving the world is delivering the packages with a sweet S rating. Thank you all so much for watching. This is a new type of video which I'm not used to making, and I hope to be making more in the future. I would love to hear from you guys in the comment section below as to what made you like this game, what turned you off from this game, and all the other opinions. Do keep in mind that this game recently came out for free on the Epic Games Store, and it brought in a lot of new players, and I humbly request everyone to not spoil the story of the video game or just add a giant spoiler warning the size of Batman's symbol or your best friend's forehead. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe. I upload videos and or shorts every month, and I hope you enjoy my content. See you all in the next video. Take care and peace.